Warning, this video may contain graphic content, such as sexual scenes, violence, gore, boobies, and the rest of the fun stuff. Please be over 18 to view this, and don't say we didn't warn you, little sinners.
Endlessly searching for an original
Hey guys, welcome back to Legend of Elmora. I know these have been short videos. Please excuse me, it's been rather hectic around here, so it's kind of all I've been able to do. The male troll grunts. Good burn, lady. She turns angrily to her. He turns angrily to her. You fuck off. We find this one first. He belonged to us. Wrong, you little cunt. He's mine. Her eyes light up as she points to the troll's head. It instantly bursts into flames. The troll releases his grip from your mouth and tears down the road, screaming in agony. Somehow still alive. The she-troll looks over terrified at the witch, then takes off sobbing after her mates. What the fuck? Thanks, you must be the fire witch? Salamandra laughs. Why, yes I am. Some do call me the fire witch, but not to my face. Well, not more than once anyway. They tend to melt. She gives you a coy, dark look, and you readjust yourself and stand up straight. Well met, Salamander. I am the explorer who seeks to pass through these lands. Salamander laughs again. Oh, no, sweet boy. You may have been an explorer before you came here, but not now. Now you are mine, my own little plaything. She eyes you up and down. As she does, she runs her hand tightly down her own body, caressing every curve until she reaches her crotch. Ooh, and such a handsome plaything you are. Your dick stiffens against the fabric of your pants. Why did you say that line? It was an accident. Okay. And so virile. How I shall enjoy the feeling of your cock pressing down my throat. Her eyes roll back into her head. She's already imagining it. She moans as she hypnotically raises her arms over her head. She's overflowing with pleasure. Two streams of fire jet from her hands, as setting several nearby homes ablaze. You gulp. Damn, this woman is scary, but hot as fuck. She opens her eyes again. She looks at you curiously, as she fondles her own chest. I see you are well knit together, but perhaps not too sturdy. I think I'll save you for dessert. Look at the size of those tits. Wait. What? What do you mean dessert? You shall see. Before you can react, you are bound tightly by tentacles that appear from an inky void. Salamandra turns, motioning for the tentacles to drag you in her tow. She leads you up to the fortress, and then passes it by. She continues taking you instead of towards a set of stone steps to the outskirts of the city. They jut out treacherously from the sheer black cliffs. She moves gracefully up the stairs. As you are drawn upwards, you turn to see the town growing smaller and smaller behind you until it's little more than a speck of light. The smog grows denser as the witch takes you deeper into the cliffs, until finally the stairs turn directly inwards and into an opening in the rock face. Home sweet home. The tentacles pull you in in immediately sharp contrast to the town. The witch's home presents itself with the utmost decadence. There are massive couches with plush velvet pillows. At the center of the main hall is an oversized four-post bed adorned with silk drapes. The tentacle props you up as Salamandra turns back toward you. You stare dry-mouthed as she begins to finger herself sloppily Squelching noises soon reach your ears, and you see wet spots from her panties. Salamander smiles at you, staring at your pants as she caresses herself. Slime begins to leak out in her vicious tendrils and splatter on the ground. You look on in horror as you see the ground begin to smoke and dissolve, wherever she's streaming juices land. I think I will let a beast break me open a bit before I take you. I can see that staff straining against your pants will be a delightful challenge. Salamander walks toward you and presses her large breast against your mouth. The sheer size covers your entire face as it flattens against you. I'm not. What's that? I can't seem to understand you. Despite your best efforts, you cannot resist the allure of her massive breasts. You suck her nipple into your mouth. She idly lifts her other breast and sucks on the nipple. You hear the straining splats of her pussy juice hitting the ground even faster. And then, after I allow you the pleasure of fucking me, I think I will fuck you. How would you like that? Oh! Good. I knew you would. There's nothing I like more than breaking open a man with a large strap on. Salamander steps away from you, her sinister predatory walk leaving a trail of smoking ground behind her. She opens a portal that is blacker than any good dog. Good dog! Prepare to be entertained, my handsome plaything. In a flash of black light, a towering cyclops appears. He sports a massive dick like a battering ram. Split me in half, slave. You bolt out of the witch's home, turning sharply onto a narrow step that brought you here. You tear down the stairs as fast as you can, but a massive tremor brings you to a shaking halt. A huge downpour of lava comes spilling over the mountainside, burning away your escape route. You glance over your shoulder. The tentacles continue to speed toward you. Fuck, 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 fuck. You peer over the edge of the stairs. Below is a raging black sea, blackened in smoke. You can't make out how far the jump is, or even if it's clear of rocks below. No choice. You can either jump off into the impossible fatal blackness, or have your dick melted off by fiery witch pussy. With a single deep breath, you go running headlong over the edge of the stairs. Black cliffs whiz by your face as you brace yourself for whatever landing waits you. You are soon met with your answer as you pass through the blankets of smoke and plunge into the darkest water you've ever seen. In an instant, the world of Hagen and Elmora is gone. Nothing but blackness and silence engulfs you. You sink like a stone. Your efforts to swim prove uselessness. The inky water seems thicker than normal water and draws you ever deeper. You desperately fight the urge to breathe. You struggle harder to swim. Your frustration builds as you grow frantic for air. Your strokes become more erratic. You flail desperately as your senses become blurred. Your mind spins as your reflexes begin to slow. You feel your eyes burning up with tears. This is it. This is really the end. Drowned at the bottom of the sea, body never to be found. What a horrible twist of fortune. On the verge of blackening out, one last memory calls you faintly through your mind like a small distant whisper. Fortunes. Is from flower fortunes? The whispers rise into a full sharp squeak. That little fairy gave you. You snap back to your senses, frantically digging through your hands into your pockets. You seize the white petal Nari gifted to you before you parted ways. Defying all reasons, you place the petal in your mouth. Terrified and yet unable to resist the urge in your burning lungs, you inhale, but instead of water, you draw in air. Oh, God Almighty, thank that batshit little fairy. The white petal is able to convert the tar black water to life-giving air. It is undoing one of it is undoubtedly one of her own creations. Gaining control over yourself, you stop struggling as you continue to sink. You realize you cannot swim in this water, if it even is water. But you can breathe, and perhaps that is enough for now. You get a sense you get a sense the bottom is near when the blackness is broken by the tiny specks of light. Any relief you feel is soon drained away when you get closer and realize these are thousands of eyes. At last your feet touches the bottom, but it is not the sandy expanse you expect. Instead, it is ruins of a great civilization. Are you shitting me? The remains of soaring architecture are all around you. Massive stone ed- edifices and delicate works of art fill your vision as you can see on every side. If we're gonna fuck Cthulhu, I'm out. It is only now that you realize that the thousands of eyes you saw were not eyes at all. They were windows of hundreds of buildings in various states of ruin, yet still populated, it seems. Was this city built underwater, or was it flooded? How can light still be burning in the windows? I can't swim in this sea, ocean, wherever I am. Maybe there will be someone or something in the city that can help me. You begin walking, your footsteps stirring the sand on the tiled streets into eddies. Eddies? Okay. You look in some of the distant windows as you go along, but see no one inside. You settle on a prominent edifice and decide you will enter it. You have not traveled far before you hear the sound of something shooting through the water. You jump back as the trident pierces the street in front of you. What the? You look up to see what may be the hottest chick you've seen yet, diving towards you. Her long sea green hair billows behind her as she shoots through the water. Maybe she's some kind of nymph. We'll see what she looks like next time, guys. Thank you for joining me. Check out my Patreon, my maker support, and all that jazz. Bye for now.
You better grab that tambourine, bring the bass, we might